me. Today's February the 1st. Next to the last day of Ohio's bow season. Tomorrow is the last day. We're hunting about a 10-acre big cornfield, hoping to get a nice mature buck or a nice mature doe. We're not going to shoot just anything. I was in here last night with Jeff Grinstead, pro staffer for Trifecta Outdoors, and we had a decent buck come in about 4:30 on the far end of the cornfield. He fed for a little bit, and then some coyotes got this turn around, kind of pushed him out of the field. Then about 45 minutes later, we had 5 does come in. We had a small one in at about 33 yards, but just wasn't big enough to shoot, so they ended up feeding away from us, so we didn't get no shot. But we're in here tonight in this big cornfield, and we're going to try to take one down and see if we can't catch it on film. So stay tuned and expect the unexpected. You see which way he went?
Oh, shaking all over. Yeah, he's just to the left of the blind.
I thought I heard him crash over. There's a luminoc right there. Got a clean pass through. We'll get down here, check the arrow. Shot a decent buck, you know. Looked like a pretty darn good one to me. Well, we're down now the stand. Shot a nice 8-pointer. We think he's an 8-pointer. Probably out by his ears, or just too good to pass out. Pass up. Yeah, pass up. There you go, Pat. Thank you. Appreciate that. Pass up, and we had 15 deer underneath our stand, and we just waited on him to come in. We seen him coming, and he finally worked his way up there, and Pat made a really good shot on him. We heard him go up the hill there and jumped the fence, and soon he jumped the fence, we heard a crash. So we've given him a little bit of time to die, so we're going to get back out here and try to find a blood trail. We marked a spot down there, we found the arrow, clean pass through with the arrow with the slick trick broadhead. I mean, it went clear through him, and he took off with the tail tucked. And
it's about 30 yards.
Probably about a 30-yard shot. Pat made a good shot.
He probably ran, for what we could see from the field, he probably, after he exited the field, he didn't. We think he crashed right there, but he only went, I'd probably say 70 or 80 yards
total. Yeah, we heard a big crash.
Before he got to the brush.
When he took off, his tail was tucked, and we knew right then he made a good hard hit on him. And there's a fence at the edge of the field, and he got through the fence, and we heard a crash, and we're thinking that's where he is. Well, we picked up the blood trail, made a little mark down there where we found the arrow, and picked up the blood trail, followed it all the way up to the edge of the field where the fence where we thought he crashed, and he was actually jumped the fence and just laying dead right on the other side of it. And he probably didn't go what, Pat, total?
Probably 80 yards.
Probably 80 yards total if he went that. Used slick trick broadhead on this buck, and you can see a pretty nice 8-pointer. Probably it'd be close to Pope and Young, 120-some inch buck, really nice one, late in the year buck. He was actually, I think he was still rutting a little bit because he was checking all the does in the field, wasn't he, Pat?
Yep.
And he'd walk by a little buck, another buck was feeding there with him. He kind of throwed his head at it, and then after he got by that little buck, he just walked right into me and Pat, and Pat made a really good shot on him. And congratulations, Pat, old buddy. You know, we've hunted a lot this year, and turkeys, and now we've been on these deer, and we've had some frustrating times, but you know what?
Yeah.
It paid off tonight, didn't it?
It's always worth it.
It's always worth it. The end result is always worth it. But it's a nice 8-pointer, and got him on film. Partly on film, we're hoping, but just something we'll have to wait and see. It's a good buck, and Pat made a good shot on him. So look forward to seeing this on our website at trifectaoutdoors.com, and hopefully we'll get this video on there for you to see. So remember, when you're sitting in that tree stand all day and you haven't seen a thing,
next to the last day of season.
Exactly. Expect the unexpected.